You know, I had put on Twitter about what was about to happen. I just knew it was coming, right? I knew we wasn't about to get in the top three. The NBA absolutely hates us for some reason. But also, the Pistons aren't making an easy case for themselves either. The front office is such a joke. I think the NBA is shying away from that, and they're waiting to those guys get cleared out of there. It's a domino effect. But for me personally, as a fan, I am absolutely tired. I'm tired. I'm beyond tired. I'm worn out, with the Pistons right now because, like I said, when it comes to this situation, now you got the fifth pick again. Now you're going to go draft anybody that I really don't care to hear about, to be honest. That's just my honest opinion. It's like, what do you do at this point? It's first and foremost, let's talk about this draft lottery.
Let's do it.
The draft lottery in itself, we all know is a farce right now. It's been a farce since the beginning. It all started with David Stern when he started it. It's the only professional sport league where you see this goofy crap going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't see this in the NFL. You don't see this in the MLB, right?
Mm-hmm.
The NBA wants so much control over everything. They came up with this strategy back in the Stern era, right? So there's no way that you telling me that those ping pong balls, fell in this direction 3 times. You know what I'm saying? 3 times. Like, come on, bro. This is, at this point, is overkill. It's like you're gonna have a hard time explaining to a lot of fans that this thing is real and it's authentic going forward. It's like, especially for us here in Detroit, obviously worst record, you know what I'm saying, in our franchise history, but a terrible record overall, and you still lose as a fan. But we don't deserve this, NBA. Us fans, we don't deserve this. You know what I'm saying? What did we do to you? The only thing that we want to do is show up and support. You just seen the draft, right? The Lions draft. We support our teams. But you want to keep throwing monkey shit in our face every opportunity you get. Not only that, I keep saying it over and over and over. Numero uno, number 2 on our roster. This takes another blow to me, in that situation. Because, like I said, it's all about getting talent around him and, helping them, get on that winning curve, right? What the hell is the 5th pick going to do for us right now? In this draft, especially. Nothing. Nothing at all. I don't care what name you bring up or whatever it is. I'm not really trying to hear it no more. So that's just where I'm at. So, and then you got the nerve to call and, for us season ticket holders, do you want to no, you're not getting me again.
They called you too, huh?
Right. At this point, I need some free tickets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sitting here, spending our time, doing what we're doing right now is just enough right now because, like I said, we watching these other teams in the playoffs right now. Man. A lot of great basketball going on. A lot of great building going on around the league. And then you look at our team. And it's like, why? Like, what did we do, to deserve this? We were so high up. Right. We was on our high horse about 2 years ago. You couldn't tell us nothing. We knew where we were going, right? Destination restoration.
Destination restoration. Destination restoration.
That's what we were. Yeah. Ready to pass the baton.
It's our time now. Hit me the baton. Hit me the baton. Hit me the baton. Hit me the baton.
Man.
All of this is going out the window.
You noticed I haven't dropped any music this season, right?
Yeah. It's just like, bro, it's like I said before, the Pistons right now for us creators, you know what I'm saying? We do everything off the strength and our love for the franchise and team, right? We don't get paid to do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They are bad for business for anybody who makes business off of doing it. They're bad for business. Yeah. But we still do it on the strength. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, even though it's not as much as I would like to, but I wish I had more to talk to you guys about.
Right.
You know I'm upset of the fact that I can't feed you guys what you want. It's almost at the point where we're just waiting until they wipe the front office out. They bring in this president, he wipes the front office out, and they restart and do it, over again. But we still have a dark cloud that's looming over it, and it's nothing we can do about it. He's not going nowhere. He's not going to sell the team. Again, like I said, from a business perspective, that'll be stupid of him to do that.
Absolutely.
Yes, simply because of what he's earned. That would be dumb for him to do that. It's not going to happen.
It's crazy how many things. This is why you my ninja. Shout out to Paul Pierce. Everything you said pretty much is what I echoed the other day, bro. It feels like the NBA is missing the boat. They just had executives here that were excited about what was going on with our NFL draft. I don't understand. It's like they're cutting off their momentum. There's so much money to be made in the city of Detroit. Downtown, there's so much money to be made. And I understand, this is, as far as the draft goes, right? And as far as our situation, we're not in a good situation because we don't even have a president yet. And we're 2 months out from the draft. So not only does Troy Weaver have to get his boss up to speed, which makes no sense, but even before we get that guy, at most, he's going to have 2 months to prepare. We get somebody today. That's how much time he's going to have. So, and it's not like we have a backup. It's not like there's something going on behind the scenes, because we just heard about the person that they were interested in, John Horst, Milwaukee Bucks. They told us no.
Yeah.
So now we're back at square one, because we knew that the person we were looking for was eliminated from the running. And this is the thing, bro. To me, this is the most singular important decision for this team for the next 5 years. Who this hire is going to be. And so the bad part about it is we have so much weight on this decision and we have to rush to make it.
Man, the last thing we need to be doing is rushing.
The last thing we need to be doing is rushing the most important decision we need to make for our franchise. But that's the situation we're in. So it's almost like the Bucks were like, nah, bro, we're not about to let you ruin him. Nah, he's good over here. Besides, you can't help us in the future if we need something from you. We're gonna help you out here, but what can you do for us in the future? Nothing. What do you have to offer us? Nothing. So even from that aspect, we don't even have any value as far as being able to provide something in the future for a team if they help us out now. We know, behind the scenes conversations, verbal agreements. Yeah, I'll look out for you here, but a couple of years down the line, that's the guy I'm looking at. I might need you to help me get him. That happens. That kind of stuff happens all the time behind the scenes. They're like not even interested in trying to do that with us. We're down bad. But as far as the fifth pick, you saw Star's face. Y'all saw Star's face. He was like this. He knew. So I'm not too concerned that it was so low in this particular draft, because this draft is weak. We know that. This draft is not a strong draft. And I'm not really interested in. There's a couple guys I'm looking at. Matas, small forward. He's solid. That's kind of who I like. Kind of gives me Franz Wagner vibe. But it's not really anything else that I'm really looking at that has me intrigued or excited. So yeah, that's kind of what I was saying the other day, bro. It feels like the NBA is just missing the boat on what we have to offer now as far as from a financial standpoint. We know it's tied. We know those things put together. We know it's all about money at the end of the day.
Right. I just feel so bad for the fan base, man, because we came out of darkness. We thought we was going somewhere, and now we right back. And I don't even know if this situation, is even worse, because it's like, man, how are we going to pull ourselves out of this thing? It's going to take a while for us to get the right talent around here to really be competitive. It's going to take at least about 2 to 3 years to do that if you get the right person. You know what I'm saying? That's if you get the right person. Exactly. And that's what sucks about it, you know what I'm saying? So we've been too patient for too long. The fact that, the Pistons organization is not, has not returned as a top team in this league. The league is good when the Pistons are good, man. Yeah. When teams like the Pistons, Celtics, Lakers, those teams, the Knicks, when those teams are good, Bulls. The league is good. Yeah, Bulls, you know what I'm saying? So it's like what the hell from a business standpoint? From a business standpoint, it don't even make sense.
I've noticed too around the league, a lot of pundits and media outlets. I'm seeing so many different graphics on social media about the Pistons getting the 5th pick again. How they've had the worst record the last 2 years in a row and got the 5th pick. Like they even around the league that they see it now. It's not even as if biased Pistons fans are overreacting because they want the team to be better yesterday. It's not even that.
Yeah.
It's like they're looking around like they got 5 again. Wow.
Right.
So it could be them. You know what I'm saying? That's their perspective.
They are so wrapped with this tanking thing. Listen, if teams tank, let them tank. They tank in the NFL.
Oh,
no one gives a damn. Let them tank.
That was the other thing that you said that I wanted to reinforce, because that's what I said the other day about the NFL. This draft lottery is stupid. And I don't like using words like stupid and stuff like that, but it's stupid. It literally gives them an excuse to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
To do their shenanigans. Like that, they created something that allows them. It's kind of like, I'm not sure how much you guys know about an LLC, a business LLC, but you get an LLC for your business so that if something happens, the LLC is affected. You're not affected. And that's kind of what it's like. They created this lottery so that when they manipulate it, the lottery is what's taking the blame, not them. Well, it was a lottery. It was odds. I know we get the team that didn't have anywhere near the worst record they won the lottery, but hey, that happened. But hey, that's where the ball falls sometimes. In the NFL, you can't do that. If the worst team in the NFL, who was the Patriots last year, let's say you saw a list that came out and they had the 3rd pick. Immediately, you're like, huh? You can't hide that. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't get around that. In the NBA, you can because of the lottery, and that's the problem. They always want to blame it on saying, "Well, we don't want people to tank." No, that's not what it is. What it is you want to control it. You want to control what happens. We don't see those lottery balls falling. We don't see what's going on behind the scenes. AB, what's good, bro? I'm bidding again for the 2nd stream in a row, bro. Man. I'm still not over what's going on with this draft.
What up, though, man? What up?
Hey, AB, I know you already know, but for sure I know you know what it's like now when we say Detroit versus everybody. This is what we mean. It ain't about we think we better than it ain't none of that. It's really about everybody think they better than us.
Man.
We can't get nothing.
Well, you gotta do some behind the scenes trickery just to keep us down, man. That's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
They change the rules.
Yeah. Like I said, it started in the Stern era, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna continue to happen, bro. This lottery is a farce, man. They need to get rid of this crap. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know they're not, but they need to get rid of this crap, bro. Like I said, who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? Let a team, if they tank, then they tank. At least the fans know, hey, we are about to go and draft somebody that's gonna help us flip over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why you talking about it? Yeah, why are you talking about, we want to keep things, competitive and things like that, bro? Whatever, bro. Your league is still top heavy anyway. It's conference heavy right now.
Nice.
It's still unstable. It don't work.
That's a fact right there. You're right. That's true.
So, miss me with all that garbage, man. Like I said, it's year after year. It's just bullshit. We tired of it. We're tired of it. We need that new guy to come in. That for instance, that Dan Campbell voice to say, these fans are tired of this shit. That's what he said in his press conference. We are. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's 5th pick in the draft. What are we going to do with it? Who are we going to draft? Which I really don't care who you draft to be at this point. I put this on Twitter, man, and
draft Bronny and force the Lakers and other teams send us players draft picks. Hey, you know what? When you look at on and off the court value, who has more? On and off the court value. I'm talking about it'd be financial boom if he got drafted here. Jersey would sell out like yesterday. I don't even care about the Michigan rivalry. Jersey would be off those racks so fast. Yeah. And that's just from that standpoint. That's not even talking about the influential pool.
Right. I have to sit here and talk to you every week in a Bronny jersey.
Man, bro. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. You probably want to cancel the show because you'd probably be so sick of me. You know what? I think this draft is going to be fireworks. I think there's going to be a lot of things that happen. A lot of trades being made after picks are made and stuff like that. I think it's going to be very active. A very, very active draft as far as us seeing things that we weren't looking for happen and things like that.
Yeah. I tell you what, man, the Pistons better be the most active. I'll say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, everything is on the flow at this point to get some talent around your main pieces. You know what I'm saying? So everything's for sale besides a bag of better made chips. You better have it ready. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, man, that hourglass is getting short.
It's getting short, bro. You know why this is worse though? I was talking about this the other day. You know why this is worse? Do you remember when between like 2013 and 2016 or 17, whatever, we were a mid-team and we were getting a mid-pick every year. Mid-team, fringe playoff team, fringe lottery pick every season, like 14th pick, some week, and barely pushing and getting the playoffs, getting swept or whatever. This is worse than that. You know why? Because at least then we knew we were getting a bad pick.
Man,
now, you see what I'm saying? Like, we're getting let down every single year. Yeah. I'd rather be in mediocrity and getting a terrible pick, because at least then I know I can still push for the playoffs and I'm not going to be let down every single year. But with this lottery, we getting a short end.
This is why, because even back in that time, like I say, you look back some years, right? You had a young squad, with Dre, KCP, and them guys, you know what I'm saying? We was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? These guys, they may have a chance to grow. Right now, it's like, man, when is the growth going to start occurring with the team overall? We see it in individual players, right? Yeah. But as a team, it's like, when we going to start? When are we going to get this thing started? I mean, we all expected to be competitive this year.
Right. It's hard, bro. It's hard looking at the teams that were in that same position that we were in 3-4 years ago and looking at them now.
Right.
One of those teams is still playing basketball right now.
Yeah.
OKC. It's hard. And honestly, if it's hard for us as fans, it has to be hard for players.
Yeah.
Who could have been in different situations. I'm just saying. It is what it is. We keep it a stack. So, like you said before, we didn't help ourselves with our young stars.
No.
That's been the most disappointing part for me, is it feels like everybody else seems to be taking off.
I just get so frustrated. I'm sitting here just thinking about this crap, man. I really do. We were on the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got Cade, you know what I'm saying? Then we got Ivy, Duran. Man, we was on the way.
Bro.
It's just like everything went to crap real quick, bro.
I just want to clear this up. We are not refusing to blame Troy. We're just refusing to push all the blame on Troy. You can't blame any one singular person. It's everybody. All the way down to the players. It's everybody. Because there's no identity. One hand isn't talking to the other. They're not on the same page. Yeah, Troy, he has his share of blame for sure. Absolutely. I think he would admit that as well. That's not a secret. Yeah, he's made mistakes. I'm literally just waiting to see who the president is and how long it takes to get that person in. That's literally what I'm waiting on, because we won't know anything else that's going on with our plan, as far as soon as who we're drafting, until we get that person in here. We won't know anything. This offseason, we need to go spend some money.
Mm-hmm.
We need somebody to help grow these guys up. We needed Van Fleet on our team. We needed Jeff Green on our team. Somebody who has won.
That's what I was just about to say. You need some voices of some people that's won in the coaching staff and on the bench.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what you need with a young team like this. And boy, we don't have it at all.
You're right, though. You said the coaches in the bench. It needs to be an extension down to the players. Better too. We need somebody who, when somebody goes off the rails in the locker room or says something crazy on Twitter or whatever, we need somebody to say, bro, sit down somewhere. You don't do that here. You don't do that. And we need that person to be respected enough to where the response isn't, you ain't won. I ain't listening to you.
Right.
If the wrong person comes into this locker room and starts acting up, he's already a leader, but they may be like, what tangibly have you won yet? I'd have done more than you. I'd have been around all that. You need somebody in that locker room that can set the record straight and have that respect because of what they've done. And we don't have it.
No.
Hotter than MTV and Y2K. You don't want to see but that Y2K. Breaking records set by Michael J. Bringing glory days back to the future, Michael J. He's way ahead of his time, he's got a plan, Led off by none other than his brother Cannon. If this is more than a game, it's a passion. While they sleep, we working, close our eyes.